Hey everybody, this is John and welcome back to another arena video. Today we're playing Big Red or Mono Red Control and we're just going to jump right into it. I don't want to waste a lot of your time. I just want to talk about the deck real quick and then we'll jump right into the games. So when I was building this deck, I wanted something that was going to be a little bit spicy. I didn't want it just seemed a little bit boring to just do your standard Big Red, Mono Red Control deck. So I wanted to add something to spice it up. And I did that by adding Lithoform Engine, a 4-mana legendary artifact. And I'm gonna try to be quick with this. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but basically the first one we can pay 2 and copy an activated or triggered ability. So we can add an extra mana and do an extra damage with Chandra. Sure, we can get an extra card off of Chandra, maybe get an extra treasure token off of the Goldspan Dragon. The second one is we get to copy an instant or sorcery spell. So we can do something like cast a Crackle with Power. Say we don't have enough to deal lethal. We can copy it, and the Lithoform will see the value that we put into X in the copy, so we get to double it up. Important to note, I think, that you can't change the targeting. So once you choose your targets for the Crackle with Power and you copy with Lithoform Engine, it's the copy is going to have the same targets, but just do the same amount of damage. I've even won a game, non-recorded game, by kicking a Royal Eruption and doubling up and dealing exactly 10 to my opponent, who was already only at 10 life. So that was pretty sweet. Yeah, last but not least, we have the last ability, pay 4, copy target permanent spell. One of the more fun things that we can do is copy Goldspan Dragon while it's on the stack and get in for 8 damage, get extra treasure tokens, try to close out the game that way. Moving on, since this is Mono Red Control, we're going to need a lot of removal. So we're going to start off with some of the early game removal, and 4 copies of Play with Fire has the extra benefit of being able to go face. We have 2 copies of Abrade to deal with some artifacts in case there are some that we need to deal with on our opponent's side of the battlefield. Royal Eruption can go to any target and can also be used to close out the game. We have Heated Debate, which is a good way of getting rid of a big creature. Also hits Planeswalkers, which is great, and furthermore, it can't be countered, so this can be useful in control matchups. Also, we need some sweepers. So we have Burn Down the House, a 5-mana sorcery. We can choose 1, and it deals 5 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. So keep in mind, this will wipe out your Chandra also. Or if you need threats, you can use the second ability, which is create 3 1/1 Red Devil creature tokens, which can be nice in the situations that we need it. Also, we got some card advantage sitting in the deck. I'll go ahead and talk about Reckoner Bankbuster, a 2-mana 4/4 vehicle, enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters on it, and basically you can pay 2, tap it, remove a charge counter, and draw a card. Once the counters are gone, then you create a 1/1 pilot that can help crew this. You'll still need at least 2 of those, or at least another 1/1 or something else in the deck to be able to actually crew an attack with this. But really, it's just in here for the card advantage. We get to draw 3 cards off of it, create a treasure token, and a 1/1 pilot once it's done with the charge counters. Also, we have our Chandra. Her second ability is card advantage. We get to exile the top card of our library, and if it's red, we can cast it this turn. So this isn't going to help us find our bank busters. It's not going to help us find lands. It's not going to help us find lithoform engines, but it can help us find our other threats. Lastly, we already talked about the first ability a little bit earlier, and the ultimate, I haven't actually gotten to the ultimate yet with this card. Anyways, what it does is you can exile the top 5 cards of your library, you may cast red spells from among them this turn, and you get an emblem with, when you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage to any target, where X is the amount of mana to cast a spell. And moving on, we have Unexpected Windfall. You've probably seen it a bunch. It's a 4-mana instant. As it's no cost, you discard a card, draw 2, and create 2 treasure tokens. So we have tons of ways to draw cards. We have a ton of removal. Now let's talk about our main finishers. So we have Inferno of the Star Mounts. Now, so this one, I was thinking about just going for 2 copies of Crackle with Power, but I left it in because I do want to see how it plays, because to be honest, I haven't actually played with this card yet, but it seems pretty nice if it doesn't get removed. 6 mana, can't be countered, so great in control. Flying haste, and you can pay 1 to basically fire breathing, right, which is +1/+0 until the end of turn. And also, whenever its power becomes 20 this way, it deals 20 damage to any target. So if we have enough treasures to pump into this, we can win the game, but I don't see us really getting to that many treasures. It's not like a treasure combo deck or anything, but you can still pump and get in for extra damage. Last finisher I want to talk about is Crackle with Power. XXX, red red, sorcery, crackle with power, deals 5 times X damage to each of up to X targets. So 5 times X, you cast this for, I guess, a total of 5 mana that makes X 1, so it's going to do 5 damage. You cast this for 8, you're doing 10. You cast this for 11, you're doing 15, so on and so forth. As far as the mana base goes, we have 2 Den of the Bugbear as another threat in our mana base. This also can allow us to take our time, get in for some damage, and hold our other spells back if we need to. We also have the Crucible, just another way to make some creatures if we need them. We also have 2 Field of Ruins and then 18 Mountain for a total of 24 lands in the deck. And yeah, that's big red, mono red control for you. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some games, but before we do, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Really helps me out. Anyways, I wanted to keep this short because I've been running pretty long in the deck tech portion. Let me know in the comments if you like this or if you do enjoy the longer versions. But that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get into the games. This is fine. Removal, Goldspan, Inferno. We'll keep. Get the hand organized. Okay. Opponent has a nice plains. Okay, and yep, we'll pass. Chandra's nice. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I want to use removal on that right now. I'll go ahead and Chandra.
A professional at saving Innistrad by now.
Get in for a damage, pass the turn. Maybe I could have scribed with the play with fire or killed the companion, but I feel like they're going to have another target for us. Wedding announcement, okay. Nice. Playing that Chandra is going to get us to the Goldspan a turn early. Okay. So we got both of our big finishers in our hand right now. And we'll go to Goldspan.
I'd love to.
Attack! There we go. Okay. So now I think the plan is just to keep drawing with Chandra, but also keep an eye on what they're doing. They foretell something. Is that a poison the cup or something? Oh, no. Okay. Vanishing Verse, okay.
This went way different than I expected.
I think I'll go ahead and burn this play with fire to scry, because I do want to keep hitting lands. Okay. So we would have drawn that naturally. I could cast Inferno, but I think it's best to do that next turn when I can actually use it. They're probably going to spin removal on this Goldspan because they can only take 2 more hits. Yep, there we go. So what does that do with Crackle? 1 more land, we can do 10 damage and win the game. Sure. Alright, land. Okay. So is my math right? So that's 6. This is 2. So 6 will technically be x2 times 5. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go ahead and just win this game. Submit 1 target. Oh, no cancel. What are you doing? Do this correctly. Wait, what am I doing? That's not X10. I'll get it right eventually. There we go. Submit 1, auto pay. X10. Jeez. Okay, there we go. On to the next. Okay. Card draw, finish. Yeah, sure, we'll keep. We've had some okay hands, just not a lot of wins. We'll see what we got here. E-Town Concrete. I used to do concrete. Okay. Hall of the Storm Giants. Okay. We'll drop our Bank Buster. Get the fun started. Okay. So, foretold, probably saw it coming. So we'll go ahead and get down Chandra. And get started with our game plan.
Oh, I've never crashed a wedding like this before. Aw, you're looking a little
Yep.
singed.
Oh, this is Izzet. Okay. Okay.
Come on, Chandra. I know you can do better.
So we'll land in Windfall. Yep. Bank Buster's just chilling. Card draw for when we need it. Expressive Iteration. Finds them land and... Okay. Almost forgot to Windfall. We'll discard... a Braid, maybe? It doesn't... We can't take care of Goldspan with it. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Heated Debate's probably going to be the better removal spell versus this deck. Okay. So we drew another Chandra. Problem is they have that Saw coming foretold. So what do we bait with? We could play the Chandra, let them counter it. Burn down the house doesn't really do much for us. It's too early for Crackle with Power. We can let them counter the Goldspan, but I don't think that's great. Also could have just passed with the Bank Buster, but we can still Chandra and Bank Buster. Yep. Get that saw coming out of the hand. And I think we'll draw during their turn. I don't think there's anything we can draw and cast right now that can do anything aside from like a Roll Eruption or something. We maybe could have got Heated Debate, but we wouldn't have had the mana to cast it. So we're taking the 4. We're going to draw. Den of the Bugbear. We can't really race. But I feel like burn down the house is going to be a waste, maybe. I mean... I guess we cast it and see what happens. Goldspan's not a good play. Yeah, it's gotta be this, huh? And pass. Okay. They got 6 mana with a land drop, makes 7. Another Goldspan, I knew it. Yeah, let's go ahead and just F6 the turn, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So, I mean, that's 10 damage with Crackle with Power. They more than likely have another counter, right? I don't really want to take another Goldspan bump, but we'll try this. Here and here. Please no counter. Counter. Okay, well, 2 cards left in their hand. But right now we're not really able to... Oh my goodness, and we just straight up lose here. Yep. I don't know if I said good game twice or once, I don't remember. All right, exact. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep. I think this might be the last game. I don't know. I still haven't gotten to do anything fun with Lithoform Engine or anything yet. Going against another Azorius deck. If it's vehicles, we got the Abrade, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, so this is 4 colors. So we drop the den, it comes in tapped. Is this Spell Piercing standard? I don't remember. Okay.
I won't stop fighting.
Ping him
till
for
the
1.
people are safe again.
And
Aw,
pass.
You're looking a little singed.
So this is shrines. Okay. Fun stuff. I think we're gonna go main phase here. Take up the Chandra. And we'll cast the Windfall.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Do we pitch the Abrade? What do they have that we care about? Maybe the land because we can draw another one. Okay, we'll do that. Plus we get the treasures. Let's not forget about that. No Bank Buster. We'll say go. Yeah, we could have used the Chandra to cast the Gold Span if we played the mountain. But I don't feel like I'm in a hurry. Shrines are pretty slow. Look, he's, you know, it's what, turn 5? Turn 4 or something like that, whatever. And he's ramping. Sure, we'll mill. Okay. Okay, we can do what they milled anyway. So, take Chandra up. We'll ping them. I could drop the Inferno. Is that better? I feel like it's cooler. We'll hold off. Drop the Gold Span. Get in. Doing it this way gets us extra mana. And now our treasures tap for double, so we can do a lot more damage with the Inferno next turn. So we'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sure. 12 if we draw another land, so we'd be able to cast this and pump it up 6 more times. I just don't know if that's necessary. They have a flying blocker, so I think I'm gonna Windfall because we're gonna get extra treasures, and we'll say bye to the Bank Buster. I think like we're absolutely fine right now. And we get that land. So, yeah. Tick up for mana.
Aw,
Drop
you're
the
looking
Inferno.
a little singed.
6 left over. Eight. Okay, so no reason to pump. Just a waste of mana. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't need to mess with anything else. I guess I could have kicked the Royal Eruption. And this is another game of not having Lithoform Engine. Okay, they got another one. Okay. Yeah, it's just they're not fast enough. Shrines are cool. They're just slow. Sure. Stops us from being able to ultimate next turn.
I'm done playing.
That wasn't the plan anyway, I don't think. What do we lose? Okay, fine. Okay. So we'll do this. Just a land.
Who needs a plan? Just improvise.
Do we get in with the gold span? I mean, the Goshen Tai can't kill it, but then we can kill... yeah. Just keep attacking. See what they do. Could have got in with the bugbear, but... I mean, they'd have to block it. Okay. So they do that. And we'll just do this. No lithoform. No problem. Alright. Okay, everybody, so that was the deck. Sadly, we did not get to see Lithoform Engine do anything. We never drew it. The one time that we would have, it was from Chandra, her that ability. Her second one, not being able to hit something that's non-red, actually messed us up. We had to throw the Lithoform Engine into exile. In my non-recorded games, that wasn't an issue. But of course, everything just goes wrong when you're on camera, but I don't know. But yeah, I played fine. The deck definitely has some juice. I do feel like I would rather cut the Inferno for an additional Crackle, or maybe just play around with it to see if there's another finisher I want to put in. But yeah, Crackle with power, we did get one win with that. We, I guess, could have got one with Inferno, or technically got one with Inferno. It just wasn't very flashy. I mean, we played Inferno and we won that game. I guess I don't know if that really counts as winning with Inferno. Honestly, it was probably more work done by the... Not even probably. More work done by the Goldspan Dragon that got us that win. But yeah, Chandra was fun. You did see that second ability kind of does punish you for playing non-red cards in the deck. My thinking was, since we only had 7 in the whole deck, we'd be mostly okay, which we were. It was just that one time that we got punished for trying to cheat on Chandra's deck building restriction. Reckoner Bankbuster was fine. Maybe I will play around with the Celestis, but then again, I might not. It's just, as far as my preference, I like having this card in the deck because I just like the card and how it works. But yeah, the deck was great. It was really nice to, I guess, take a little break from the budget and actually play with some really powerful cards. We got, some mythics here, some rares, things like that. So that was fun for me. I don't know, hopefully it was fun for you guys just to see me having fun with what I was playing. But that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you haven't. Please sub if you haven't already. And even if you didn't, I still thank you very much for watching this far. I have more videos coming out, and I'm still thinking about starting that sub-series with the elves. I just haven't fully figured out if that's what I'm going to do, if that's a good thing for the channel. But yeah, stay tuned for more content. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes, and I'm constantly just trying to improve the quality of the videos, the quality of the channel, and the quality of my performance. But that's it for me. I hope y'all had fun, and I also hope y'all have a fantastic day.